Hello. Merry Christmas Eve to everyone. Hopefully you guys can hear me. For some reason, I had a little bit of technical difficulties trying to get it on my phone because I used Metalhead's laptop to set all of this up. So hopefully you guys can all hear me and see me. Merry Christmas Eve. I hope you all are having a fantastic day so far. Everybody's saying everything is good, so that is good. I'm gonna go ahead and get into saying hello to all of you that are here. Thank you so much for joining me on Christmas Eve. I know a lot of you are probably with family. You're probably having dinners, hanging out, having yourselves a good old time. First person that I see in the stream today was Sandy Farrell. Hello, Sandy. Thank you so much for being here. Looks like we got Mark Sterlson, DeFreeze, Crown Tell Half Moon, and Patty came in. Patty's here. Hi, Patty. Liquid Rock Aquatics. Hello. Thank you so much for joining. My Fish Tank Aquatics. John, so good to see you in here. Scuba Steve-O. Good to see you. Skipper, hello. And some things jumped, but I think I am still okay. Freaky Fish Lady, hello. Noelle, hello. Lurking and Cooking, Merry Christmas Eve to you as well. Dave Farrell, hello. I think I have said hello to everyone. If I didn't, if I missed you coming in or you are still coming in, Nathan, hello. If I miss you guys, I do apologize. I'm going to try and say hi to you as you come in. Mike's Aquatics and Things, hello. Thank you so much for being here. If you guys can give me like 2 seconds, I have to move everything from where I was sitting to over here so that I am good to go for the rest of this stream. I will be right back. Okay, so I am back. It's kind of weird to be on this side of the room. I'm typically used to sitting on the opposite side of the table, but like I said, for whatever reason, I set up my stream using Metalhead's laptop, and then it had to be technically him that started the live stream, and then it kicked my phone completely off of it. So no, not unprepared, just didn't realize that by using your laptop and your account from your laptop that it was going to do that. So it's fine, it's not a big deal. I'm here. You guys are all here, so thank you so much for joining me. I guess I do have one kind of really exciting thing, and I think I actually talked about it last week, but I got a new betta, and I got his tank, and I got everything that came with his tank, including an insane pothos plant that we ended up having to split between several tanks because while it was very pretty, it was taking up so much of his little 5-gallon tank that you really couldn't see him because the leaves were just hanging everywhere. So now I've got it set up where he looks a lot better, and he's happy and healthy and moving around in there and just doing a really good job. Oh my goodness. Nathan says, my oldest daughter is a pain in my butt. I drove 30 minutes to jumpstart her car and the battery cable wasn't even touching the post. So was it like her terminal? One of her terminals wasn't on the post and that's why you had to jump start it? Even though if the terminal came loose. But yes, at least you did get to see her before Christmas Day, and that's cool, but also really annoying because if it's anything weather-wise there like it is here, I went to the grocery store earlier because I suck at planning things ahead of time and absolutely instantly regretted it because it is just so cold outside and our roads are still ice and it was just terrible. Bruiser, hello, I see you. Welcome. Daniel Velez, Debs, Aquapets, thank you all so much for coming in. Fish Fam Christmas, hello, hello. Good to see you. Excuse me. So, yeah, thankfully, excuse me. Yes, Scuba Stevo, it is, the last time I checked, we were at a temperature of 0 degrees with a wind chill of, I believe it made it negative 25. Very cold. And the wind is still pretty fierce. It's not as bad today as it was yesterday. Because the wind yesterday was terrible, but it's still pretty cold. Nathan, no, the positive wasn't even connected. They didn't tighten it, so it popped off. Oh no! Oh my goodness. Yeah, well, I mean, at least since you're in Southwest Florida, there's no snow, and even if it's cold to you guys, it definitely beats driving around in what most of the country is dealing with right now, because let me tell you, it's literally so cold that I had to put some plastic on a couple of our windows. We had snow coming through one of our windows because the wind was so bad. So, yeah, not good at all. Dave Farrell says they're at 15 degrees. Can I have your 15 degrees and you can have ours? I'd rather have your 15 degrees. Although I think by tomorrow we're supposed to be at 12, so that's going to be much better than it was, but it's still not fun. Still extremely cold and extremely uncomfortable. Poor little mini metalhead is literally in 2 pairs of pants, a long sleeve shirt, and 2 hoodies, and she's still like, oh my gosh, I'm so cold. Yeah, it's cold. Very cold. There's a metalhead. This tank has been acting weird, and so he's trying to get it going again. Nathan says it's in the 40s here. I have 3 layers on. I don't do cold at all. I would gladly take your 40. We were in the 40s last week, and then we literally went from 40s, which, to us isn't terrible. We're used to 40s. But it went from 40s to negative temperatures within a matter of hours, and it was just, that's a shock to your system. It becomes extremely uncomfortable extremely quickly. And no matter what you do, it seems like you can't get warm. So, yeah, I went to the grocery store today and the liquor store, and I'm not going anywhere again until I absolutely have to, which will be Monday, because we scored 2 fish tanks from someone here local that we're going to pick up, so. Oh, Nathan says he's driving and trying not to type, so he's using voice to text. Okay, yes. Focus on the road, sir. Let's not have you get in an accident because you're watching my stream. That would not be good. Scuba Stevo says hello to you. He said, oh my gosh, it's Josh. What's up, buddy? Because he saw you come behind me to fix this tank.
Did what?
He saw you come over here.
That's not what you said.
That's what I said. He saw you come over here to fix this tank.
I might be back over there again in a minute.
Liquid Rock says 2 days ago we were at negative 47 wind chill. Then yesterday's heat wave was like negative 35. Yeah. Yesterday our wind chill temps were a lot worse than they are today. Mark Sorrelson, I probably don't want to know what your weather is there, because if it's anything warmer than what we're dealing with, I'm not going to like you very much. Yep, John says a low of 0 and a wind chill of negative 18 this morning. And I believe it was pretty close to that here. Select Pet, we didn't see anything. We did not see that comment. We will not acknowledge that comment. There you go. He says, I totaled a car once watching a stream, but don't tell my insurance company.
Oopsie.
I really was trying to ignore that comment, but...
See, what had happened was...
right. What had happened was... Let me tell you guys, when I went to the grocery store this morning, it was around 10 o'clock that I ventured out. I figured, you know, there's probably not going to be a lot of traffic. It's Christmas Eve. And there really wasn't. But, I mean, to get to our grocery store, it's, you know, straight down a road, and then it kind of curves off and goes to the main road that gets to the store. Well, that little curve, there's a stoplight right there, and as I'm coming up to that, I'm seeing a car with flashers on. Mind you, I'm doing maybe 25 miles an hour because the roads are nothing but ice. I see these flashers, so I start slowing down. I'm like, okay, cool, no big deal. Press the brake. The ABS comes on. You can hear it. The pedal is fighting me. You can hear this car is doing everything in its power to stop, and I'm just going, okay. Like, I'm not panicking, but I'm like, okay, you know, this car, I need to stop. Thankfully, I managed to stop. I got around this car, did what I had to do. On my way coming back, that same car was sitting there, but I saw cops, and I thought, okay, cool. They finally got a police officer. They're going to get a tow truck. No big deal. No. Somebody actually rear-ended them, bounced off of them, and ended up on the other side of the street, and the cop then had to block the road to get both of those vehicles off of the street because it was literally nothing but ice. So I am extremely happy that I literally have nowhere to go until Monday morning, and by then, hopefully, things won't suck as bad as they do right now. Select Pet says, officially, I dropped a hot cheeseburger in my lap, and when I looked up, I was too close to the other car at the stoplight. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm used to driving in ice. I'm used to driving in snow. We get it every year. I don't worry about my driving. It's other people that I worry about. I know how to handle it. I know to drive slow and cautiously, and I know that if I slide, not to panic and hit the brake because I'm going to spin out. I know, you know, when that ABS kicks in, don't let off the brake. I know all of those things. Unfortunately, that person that was stuck this morning did not know that, or, you know, whatever the case may be. I don't know what the situation was. But I definitely I'm not a big fan of driving in the snow, but I can do it. I just don't like to because of other people. Liquid Rock says, today I almost went out without a coat to take the dog out. Only -7. Yeah, no. Nope. That's a whole lot of no right there for me. Sorry, not sorry. I don't do cold weather very well at all. Jeremy says, hot meat between your legs caused your car accident, huh? Dave, you would like driving in the snow because yes, that's your job. That's what you do. And it does make you money. If I could make money driving in the snow, I probably would. Scuba Steve, I called in work Friday, Thursday night. I was sliding all over the road going barely 20 and I only live 5 minutes from my job if that. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm sure there are a lot of people that, called off of work because of that. Sketty Nona, hello. Thank you so much for joining. Nathan says, knock on wood, I've only been in one accident when I was driving. I was out in the woods and I was being an idiot in sugar sand and I hit the brakes and I slid like you guys do on ice and I hit a tree. Yeah. Yeah. Liquid Rock ended up in the ditch once when a plow came over into my lane and I had to take the shoulder or take the blade head on. I mean, I think I would definitely take the shoulder, and if I end up in the ditch, I end up in the ditch. I definitely wouldn't want to hit one of those blades head on, that's for sure. Black Powder Aquatics, I don't know if I said hi to you, if I did see you come in, but hello, I feel like you're a new name, but thank you so much for joining. Linda Worth also, hello, thank you for coming in. Jeremy wants to know if anyone ever watched Rally Driver's Point of View in the Snow. It's joyful terror. I have not. Kelly Foreman, hello! Merry Christmas to you too. Hopefully you guys are still staying warm there. We thankfully never did lose power over here, so hopefully you're still enjoying your trip. Thanks again for the membership. I'm originally a Hoosier too. Membership. Sketty Nona, is that one that you did a membership giveaway to the other night?
Might have been. I think so.
If you got a membership to someone's live stream, more than likely it was Metalhead, not me. But either way, you're welcome. Seriously. Yeah. Okay, yep. That was actually Metalhead that did that, but I mean, either way, really glad that you were able to get that membership. And also, I guess, for the record, or to be fair, I do live in Indiana and I have pretty much lived here my whole life, but I actually was born in Ohio, so. Liquid Rock says, isn't Black Powder someone else's account in the fish fam that couldn't talk the other night? You know, it very well could be. I was watching so many different streams that they're all kind of running together, and I don't remember, but you could be correct. Kelly says, that's great news. We're as cold as you, but it's getting better. Yeah, I think by tomorrow we're supposed to be, I want to say by tomorrow it's supposed to be like 12 degrees. And then by Monday, it's supposed to be back into the 20s, I think. Sketty Nona says the mysterious black powder. Yeah. And that's the thing. And I understand, there are people that have those backup accounts, burner accounts, for whatever reason. It's just so hard to keep up with everybody that I don't really know. So definitely a mystery, but that's okay. Let's see, trying to think of other things going on. We don't really have so much of a plan for Christmas. If you guys do, let me know. I got a ham and, some sides, and we're just, like I said, we're staying in, we're staying where it's warm. I'm gonna make us a dinner. And we're just going to kind of hang out here, probably watch YouTube, movies, whatever. I don't know. Not really much of a plan for us. If any of you are planning on traveling or, whatever, just make sure that you stay safe if you're dealing with these crappy temperatures. John says, off to shower and shave for our festivities tonight. I will be lurking and listening. Merry Fishmas all. Yes. Merry Fishmas to you too, John. Dave Farrell says, I want pizza for Christmas. I mean, definitely, yeah, definitely kind of considered it, but I also really enjoy cooking for the holidays. So, that's what I'll do. But I also would not be opposed. Uh-oh, Liquid Rock says Santa appeared in Aquarium Daily if anyone cares. There are just so many different streams to keep an eye on, and my phone usually alerts me to who's who and what's what. But when I'm streaming, it would be very difficult for me to be in another stream trying to keep an eye on that. Scuba Stevo, however, though, Santa did make it into his stream today, which was extremely cool, and he gave away an Atomic Injections logo and I believe a gift card to Peplin Creek. Dave says, easy, they deliver plates, no mess. Yeah, the thing here is you used to be able to request like paper plates and stuff, but they don't even give you that option anymore. So even still, yeah, no mess, no cleanup, not a big deal, but whatever. Maybe I'm a glutton for punishment because I don't mind the cooking and the cleanup, and I typically try to clean as I go too, so. Oh, Sketty Nona says, my son is at a hotel because his apartment was down to 50 and heaters were blowing the circuits. Oh my goodness. We actually got an email from our electric company this morning telling everyone or encouraging everyone to not use any kind of electrical power unless it was necessary. Turn down your thermostat if you could. All these crazy things, and it's like, you guys, we're in the negative temperatures right now. Why would we turn our heat down? I get it that they're trying to save energy, you know, not have a bunch of blackouts and whatnot, but no way. No thanks. Okay, yes, Scuba Steve says $100 Peplin gift card. Yes. Jin Yu, hello. Welcome and Merry Christmas. Yeah, just absolutely insane that the electric company is like, oh, by the way, turn down your heat. Don't cook, don't do laundry, don't do anything that could put more strain on our grid. And it's like, they knew this was coming. We all had warning about this for at least 2 weeks before it even hit. Cold temperatures and everything. You would think they would have been a little bit more prepared for this, but apparently not. Skitty says, so my daughter is going to his hotel to swim in the pool with her kids. I'm guilting them into videos and pictures. Hey, I would. I would. Kind of nice that they're going to get to go and, you know, kind of swim and hang out, though, and he doesn't have to worry about freezing to death because, you know, heat isn't working properly. That's a good thing. IHSP, yeah. When Josh and I got that email, it was just like, what in the world? What? So that's why he put that on Facebook, because it was just like, you have got to be out of your mind to require or even ask people to do things like that. Like, I can understand not doing laundry, okay, but people have to cook, they have to eat. Liquid Rock, yes, I agree. They do make enough money year-round to maintain and improve the power grid, and there is no excuse. However, every year, these are the things they want to ask us to do in the winter. Like, come on. I believe they did it over the summer too. They were asking people to not use their air conditioners and all kinds of crazy stuff. And it's like, you know, we want to be comfortable. You're sitting in your nice, cool office typing these emails out to people. We want that too. Get out of here. Liquid rock aquatics, yeah. Hopefully, Sketty Nona, they get that taken care of and he doesn't have to be in a hotel for too long. Like, hopefully they can get that, all of that figured out. Not really cool to be in that kind of a situation at Christmas time. Let's see here. Sorry guys, I was actually looking for something that I cannot find now. Oh, you know what? I think I know where I can find it. Nathan's making some mac and cheese and a cup of hot chocolate. Almost everything about that sounds good, except for the hot chocolate, because I cannot have hot chocolate. I can't have chocolate, but it definitely sounds good. Let me see, guys. Bear with me here. I'm going to actually see, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it, because I'm actually on Josh's laptop and not my phone. So I don't know if this is actually going to work for me or not. But because we are in the middle of Fish Fam Christmas and Fish Fam giveaways, I was going to see if I could find you guys what I will be giving away when Santa comes to visit. Give me just a second. I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna see. Can't make this work. Maybe. Probably not. So yes, obviously, unless you have been hiding under a rock, you all are aware that Fish Fam Christmas is in full swing. Santa is super duper busy. He has been visiting lots and lots and lots of people and giving lots and lots and lots of things away. Nope, that is not going to, okay, it's not going to allow me to do it. Let me see if I can grab my phone real quick. I am just completely unprepared. Very exciting though. I definitely am paying attention to as many streams as I possibly can. Trying, obviously, like everyone else, to win things. So far, I have not been successful, but it is so much fun to watch other people win. One of the main things that I really, really wanted was that 15-gallon Fluval Flex that Skipper was giving away. And I was so happy to be in that stream and see that Jimmy P won it. That really could not have gone to a more deserving human being, Fish Fam community. Jimmy P absolutely deserved that fish tank. And I cannot wait to see what he puts in it. So, so, so exciting. There it is. It took me forever to find it. Okay. So, giveaway number 1 is going to be an Ocean Nutrition Pack. It's feeding station, spirulina, cichlid flakes, community flakes, shrimp wafers, And that is being donated by KJE Aquatics with USA shipping only. My second giveaway is going to be a Cory plushie keychain and a Guppy plushie donated by Only Oscars June herself. And my third giveaway is going to be for a $50 KG Tropicals gift card. And honestly, I would have loved more than anything to win a gift card, whether it comes from KG, whether it comes from the co-op or Dance Fish. I got a gift card last year to the co-op, made a little tradesy or whatever, but ended up getting the co-op gift card and bought so many phenomenal things with it. And one of those was a sponge filter, 2 sponge filters, and they are both doing absolutely awesome. Betta Aquatics, I don't think I said hello to you, so hello and welcome. Sketty Nona entered several really wanted Beck's prints. We actually have 2 of Beck's prints here, and you guys probably can't see it very well, but up here behind me is the Mystery Snail print. I actually bought that one at the Keystone Clash when we were there in September. And the other one that we have is one that Josh actually won, and it's a puffer. But her artwork is just, it really is beautiful artwork. Mob Guppy, hello, thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to take it that means your stream is over. IHSP $100 gift card for bulk fish food. You know, I'm telling you, the last time when I got that gift card, I think, if I remember correctly, I did buy a little bit of fish food. But I know that I got a co-op towel, I got a couple of sponge filters. I think I may have gotten some stickers or something. Oh, and I got some plants as well. But yes. Yeah. And that's why I'm trying to pay attention to as many of these streams as I possibly can, because I really, really want one of those gift cards. Liquid rock, yes. So I do have a 15-gallon flex, Fluval Flex, and I didn't change anything about the filtration. After the fact, I thought about, oh my god, I could have broken all of that stuff off of the back, had a little bit more real estate within the tank itself, changed up the filtration, and probably it would have been way cooler. But I do have it, and I do absolutely love it. It was great. Absolutely. Right now I've got 4 long thin pepper Corys and a pygmy Cory in there. I did have mystery snails, unfortunately they died. So that's all I have in there right now, but I think I'm going to put some more Resboras in there, like a fairly decent sized school of those. But then I also have a 9-gallon Fluval Flex, and I love that one just as much. Like, they're great tanks. Not necessarily something that I would recommend for shrimp, because I tried that in my 9-gallon once, and they just like climb through the little slots for the filtration that goes to the back part of the tank, and you never see them again. So unless you rip all of that out of there so that you can full-time see your shrimp, I definitely wouldn't recommend it for shrimp. That's just on my experience, but I don't think I would recommend it. Just kidding about that. I'm getting frustrated trying to find bulk frozen foods. Jimco quit carrying the blister pack of bloodworms. Don't want to deal with the flat packs. Oh, see, and I guess that's for right now where we're lucky. Our LFS, which is literally right across the street, they do have the blister pack of the bloodworms, and they also have, I believe, frozen krill and frozen shrimp. So that's where we get our frozen foods from most of the time. Dave says Beck's Art and Clash Ticket is what I'm after. So far, no luck, but been working a lot, so missed some streams. I actually got to the point where I was putting in an earbud and watching streams while I was at work, like lurking and working and listening, and they're like, hey, you know, if Sanctus shows up, I enter the hashtag, but I keep working, so. Liquid Rock says, actually, I left the back. I just changed the middle portion to 40 PPI foam and put coarse foam in front and some ceramic media in a mesh bag over the pump. So the middle part, where they typically tell you to put all of that media, I've got, I think, a couple of strange coarse sponges, and then I've got a bag of like the, I'm going to sound so dumb saying this, they're like little cylinders, not quite rock, but those are in there as well. KJE Aquatics, thank you so much for joining us. Merry Christmas to you as well. Yeah, so I don't know, I have some really weird biomedia in that Fluval, and some of it came with, and some of it I added to it. I just kind of threw a little bit of everything in there, and that tank I've had probably almost a year, and it's doing really well, actually, so I can't be mad about it. But I'm definitely getting to the point where I am happier, I guess. Ceramic media, there you go, thank you. I'm getting to the point now where I'm happier and more content with smaller tanks and smaller fish. And don't get me wrong, I love every single tank that we have in this house. I love all of these big fish. I love all of our fish. But the smaller tanks, the smaller fish, I don't know. I just, personally, I enjoy those a little bit more. And that's just me, and that's okay, and that's what makes what we have so great, because we have quite large tanks. We have little, you know, kind of medium-sized tanks, and then I've got my little nano 5 and 10 gallon tanks. KJE, yes, little white ringy thingies. They almost look like a pool cue sharpener. They almost kind of look exactly like that, but they are white. And I couldn't think of what they were called, so that's why I described them in a really weird way. But yes, they are little white circular ringy type thingies. For lack of a better term, that's exactly what they are. Bio rings. Thank you, 3G. Some of you are saying bio rings, some of you are saying ceramic rings, and I'm pretty sure all of you are talking about the exact same thing. You're just calling them different things. But yes, excuse me, that is what is in my Fluval Flex, and I love them. They're in a little bag, so they're not going to get loose and float around and do all kinds of crazy things. And then, like I said, I've got other media below that and on top of that, so everything's kind of stacked in a really weird way, but it works out really well. IHSP, I have a lot of those myself, came with several filters I've bought used. I feel like with this Fluval Flex, those came with it, but I could be wrong. For some reason, I feel like they came with my 15, but they didn't come with my 9. Or maybe it's the other way around. I just know that I do have those as media in one of those Fluval tanks. Just not sure which one. Hello, by the way, 3G. I read your comment and didn't say hello to you. Merry Christmas Eve. I hope you're staying warm and having a great day, and I hope you have a wonderful Christmas as well. I cannot believe that I am already 42 minutes into this stream. Usually by now I'm running out of things to say. Bipolar Fish Keeper, hello and welcome. Lurking while I finish this bathroom remodel before I have a house full of people tomorrow. Well, good luck to you. in that bathroom remodel. Josh and I did that a couple of years ago in our house, and it was kind of a nightmare. So I hope it goes better for you than it did for us. Scuba Steve, yes, nano tanks can be fun. The smallest nano tank that I have is a 2-gallon. It's a little teensy tiny guy. I have, Josh's Betta is in that. And then I have 2 5-gallons that are like bow front, which are really, really cool. And then I have a standard 5-gallon that, you know, looks like any other tank. It's a rectangle. And then I have a 10-gallon. I did have another 10-gallon, but unfortunately found out that it was leaking, and so ended up replacing that with the 10-gallon that I have now. I was able to get that up and running pretty much immediately, though. I just took all of the media and filters from the one that was leaking, popped it into the new one, filled it up with water, put in some beneficial bacteria and some water conditioner, and boom, it was fine. A 1.2 gallon with a couple shrimp. Yeah, see, and it wouldn't necessarily, that's the other thing, the 2-gallon that I have is also one of those where the back part for like your filter and your heater and everything is separated from the front part of the tank. And I did have shrimp in there too, but they were doing the exact same thing. They were crawling into those spaces in the back part of the tank where the heater and the filter and everything was. See, I wasn't ever seeing them, and it was so frustrating. I would not recommend that kind of a tank for shrimp because they like to hide. And I had hides for them. I had plants and things that they could hide in. And they still kept going and hiding in the back part of the tank, and I would have to fish them out, and it was just really annoying. IHSP says y'all have the best of all worlds when it comes to all the different tank sizes you have. You can keep just about anything you want. I mean, literally from a 2-gallon all the way up to the 600-gallon pool. So, yeah, we definitely have a different... We definitely have a variety. I mean, you can see this guy who's coming this way, and, you know, an alligator gar, and all kinds of stuff. Scuba Steve-O, my shrimp tank is 5.5 gallon, my smallest. Yeah. MNC says only if you put sponge over the openings. And somebody recommended that I did that. And I don't know if my shrimp just had like superhero crazy powers. But they shifted all of that so that they could still get into those openings and still get into the back part of the tank. I don't know. It was quite annoying. Merry Christmas, KJE. Thank you, Keith, so much for coming in. I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas. MNC, you have a 1.2 gallon up to a 3,000 gallon pond. That's awesome. Like I said, our largest right now is a 600 gallon pool. I do have a 1,000 gallon tub in our backyard that I would love to turn into something, but it's been sitting there for a few years and we still haven't really decided what we want to do or if we even want to do anything with it as far as a pool goes, you know, or a tank goes, I guess, for fish. Or, you know, I made the kind of smarty aleck comment saying we could dig a decent hole and turn it into a pool for ourselves. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But it's definitely still sitting in the backyard, not doing anything, just exposed to all of the elements, just chilling back there. It's cool. Definitely sounds like several of you are doing some remodeling. I mean, I guess it's a good time for it, right? It's like super cold. You'd rather be inside and not going anywhere. Wintertime definitely is a good time for home repair, home remodel, for sure. Let me see here. It is almost 3 o'clock, and I believe, if I can get this to cooperate. Okay, it looks like Aquarium Daily is still live. MNC says I leave the pump going even in winter, but aimed up at the surface to keep it from completely freezing. The koi and goldfish have been in there for close to 10 years now. The 1,000-gallon tub would make a good shrimp tank? I think not. That's just way too many shrimp. I do actually, I would have loved to use that tub for koi. The problem being in this is that, yes, it's a 1,000-gallon tub, but it is a round tub and it's a tall tub. So maybe, I don't think I could probably fit any more than 1, maybe 2 koi in there without it being overpopulated. Or I could maybe do 1 really, really awesome koi and then just put a bunch of goldfish in there. So I think that's my biggest problem, is that I'm trying to figure out, you know, what I can put in there that would survive, obviously, all year round. And then, you know, what I can put in there and enjoy without overpopulating. Because I am definitely someone that is not a fan of, typically not a fan of having a fish tank with just 1 fish in it. We have several tanks that are like that, unfortunately, but one of them is Frankie, our Fahaka, and the other 2 are the flower horns. And Bobby absolutely does not tolerate tank mates at all. We've tried, it doesn't work. Bobby just is not a flower horn that wants company. And the other flower horn that we have now that we got from, that we got from the Clash is pretty much showing that exact same attitude, that exact same demeanor. So he's in a tank by himself as well. Liquid Rock says actually you could do aquaponics and put tilapia in there and grow plants on top. Funny that you mentioned tilapia too, because if I could figure out a way to actually like get them to breed, we have fish in this house that love eating tilapia fillets. So it would be like a self-sustaining fish food farm. I like that. MNC says my Dovai would love a 1,000-gallon tank instead of his 310. Yeah, and unfortunately that's the other thing about this tub, is it's, you know, it's plastics and it's not clear, so you can't see through it. You're going to be looking at all of the fish from the top part of the tub and not. So yeah, there's a lot of different factors that are going into me trying to figure out what I'm going to put into my 1,000-gallon tub. Bipolar said this remodel has been going on for months. My fiance is on my ass now. Luckily it's our second bathroom, so we weren't without a bathroom completely. Yeah, when we were remodeling our bathroom, it was our only bathroom. So we literally had to do everything in like, I think we did it in 2 days, but we did it smart. Like, we ripped all of the old subflooring out, put new subflooring in, retiled everything except for where the toilet was. Took the toilet out, tiled all of that, and then put the new toilet in. So we were only without a toilet for a few hours, which wasn't a huge deal. Sharpies, Fish, and Phantoms. Hello, John. How are you? I think you're probably already almost done with Christmas over there, but I will still wish you a Merry Christmas. Christmas. I'm sorry. Christmas. Merry Christmas. Hopefully you've had at least somewhat of a decent day over there. I know so far it hasn't been bad here, that's for sure. Just cold. Just extremely cold. Chappie says, this year I grew zucchini fed with pleco poop water, then fed them to the plecklets, just add sunlight. I mean, that's the way to do it. If you can grow things that help you take care of your fish, why not? Why not? Yeah, over the summer I tried really hard to go grow cucumbers. I think I managed to maybe get 2 to come out successfully. So it really wasn't even worth like getting my fish excited over cucumbers that weren't going to last them very long. Eduardo, hello. Nice of you to join my stream when I have 6 minutes left, but it's okay. Alan, hello. Good morning, sunshine, since you've only been awake for 2 hours. Thank you for at least coming on and saying hi. My stream is just a little bit different than the one that you watched on Monday. It's just me and just whatever. We just talk about whatever. Jinyu, you're going to slap Eduardo for me because he came in when I literally am getting ready to sign off in like 5-6 minutes. Please feel free to reach through your screen or whatever you gotta do and just give Eduardo a nice little love smack for me. Yeah, Alan, my stream is a lot more laid back than what you saw on Monday night. I try to keep mine a little more family friendly. I try. I'm not always successful, but I do try to keep it a little more family friendly and a little more fish and fish tank based. It's freezing there. Aw, Eduardo, what is it, like 37 degrees? You poor baby. It's 5 degrees here. I don't want to hear cold from someone living in Florida, okay? I just don't. I just don't. Yes, Alan, I try. This stream right here is the one place that I actually try to behave. This one. Not Josh's, this one. Like I said, I'm not always successful, but I try. It's fine. Big Shrimpin', hello. Deb says you were in England, Eduardo. See, Eduardo, he doesn't even know where he was or what he was doing. But it's okay. Nathan says, my wife just finished the door wall she added between the 2 sides of our house. Now we have our side. 2 bed, 1 bath, and the in-laws have the other 3 bed, 1.5 bath. Kitchen is dead center. That's awesome. Alan says, yeah, my phone said it hit -7 last night. Yeah, Alan, it was cold here. Really cold. I mean, we had snow coming in one of our windows because the wind was so bad and it was so cold. Yeah, it was cold here, for sure. It harmed your fish in the lanai. I mean, I'm sorry to hear that, Eduardo, but didn't you get any kind of a warning that it may drop down to where you could maybe prepare? Like, I'm not even trying to be a smartass asking that. Like, I would have hoped that you guys would have gotten some kind of a warning to let you know that it was, you know, your temps were going to get cold so that you could prepare. Hopefully you're able to, hopefully you don't lose a lot of fish. I hope you don't lose any fish. Alan, you heard complaining last night? Wait, was there a game last night? I know there was a game Thursday night, but did they play again last night too, or are you just talking you heard complaining from home? Oh, Eduardo, I'm sorry. It sucks so bad to lose fish. Hopefully you're able to do something so that you can save the rest of them, because I mean, more than likely, yeah, that's rough, Eduardo. I really do hope that you are able to save the rest of them. Alan says the children were complaining to me. Okay, well, I just know that they had a game Thursday night, but I didn't know if there was a game last night or not. I couldn't remember. I have a hard time keeping up with the schedule. Oh, one of the heaters shut off? No! I hope you're able to get them warmed up pretty quick, Eduardo. I really do. Stephen P., the master of late himself. Goodness gracious, sir. I have like literally 2 minutes until my stream ends. That's okay. You know what, Steven? I will let it slide for you because you have been working your little tushy off trying to keep Fish Fam Christmas going. So, you're excused. It was supposed to be last night, but they moved it to the other night because of the weather, but really they should have moved it to Wednesday. Yeah. Angel was saying the same thing. Like, she did not understand why they had rescheduled that game to Thursday instead of Friday when the weather was supposed to start getting bad Thursday. So it made absolutely no sense that they did it that way, but whatever, I guess. Whatever, I guess. Also, Stephen P., hello. Merry Christmas to you and the P family. And Jenna P., hello. Merry Christmas to both of you, and thank you so much for coming in late. Ugh. We did win, which was awesome. That made me happy. Oh, look at that. Mini Metalhead comes in. What is it with all of you coming into my stream late? My goodness. Stephen P., you will deserve every single one of those 18 hours on January 2nd. You guys have been working your little tushies off. Alan made you. You were forced. You're literally right upstairs. You knew I was live, and yet Alan forced you. That's rude. And we're going to fight when this stream is over. I'm just saying, ma'am. I'm coming to get you. I'm coming to get you. I'm going to box your ears clean off. Everybody talk to Mini Metalhead while you can, because she's going to lose an ear when I end this stream. I'm going to box her. She never comes into my live streams, but now that Alan has started coming in. Eduardo, I didn't say slap, I said box. I'm going to box her ears right off of her head. Just... Oh no, Patty said straddle the tank, Eduardo, let the thighs do the work. Oh my goodness gracious. Anyway. You guys are so much fun. Trying to keep an eye on what's going on as well. You guys, I cannot believe that this hour has gone by as quickly as it has, but I think I am going to go ahead and bow out. Oh, Alan, it does record, just so you know. But it doesn't matter. I have enough witnesses. It's fine. I am going to go ahead and bow out. Make sure that you guys are all paying attention to all of the streams that are upcoming from now until the 1st of January. You never know when Santa might show up. And there are a lot of channels that still have things to give away. So make sure that you are subscribed and that you are watching, popping in and saying hi. I hope every single one of you have a fantastic Christmas tomorrow. I hope you've had a great Christmas Eve. And I hope you have a safe and happy New Year. Until then, have a great rest of your weekend, guys. And I will see all of you Monday night at 7 p.m. for Monday Mayhem with Metalhead himself. I love all of you. Have a great day.